Starting off in this game, since it is a tactical FPS, we gotta make sure we are not moving when we shoot to maintain 100% accuracy. For example, if you're doing this, you're not gonna hit your target unless you're in their face. Now, we all get the meme that Project A is a tactical FPS where gunfights matter. We all get that. However, we all know running gunning is not gonna get you the frags that you want. So, we gotta make sure our bullets are 100% accurate. To do that, we have to know how to properly swing angles. And also, another thing that we're going to talk about is our crosshair placement and isolating fights. Those are the three big things that death matches are going to help you succeed at your mechanics. Now, this is not talking about your aim training, aim routine, none of that today in this video. We do have videos that cover you on that. All right, starting off with swinging. In my opinion, there's three types of swinging in this game. We have the wide swing, we have your jiggles, and then we have your short swings, which you commit. Those three swings are the most common swings that you'll see an opponent do and what a lot of your teammates are going to be doing. The reason for these, your jiggle has your information gather before you wide swing. Your commit is your short swing, usually paired with a teammate because one person will go wide, and then you, if you're close, you can just do a short swing. Another big thing that we'll talk about while deathmatching is our crosshair placement. You don't want to have your crosshair at the floor because this is going to do absolutely nothing. Get that crosshair off the floor, you're not mopping the ground and you're not looking at rocks. If you're going to rank up in this game, this is like the biggest thing that you want to do. Keeping your crosshair at headshot level guarantees that you're aiming for the head to do the most damage, and if you have a vandal, you guarantee the kill. Now, lastly, we're talking about isolating fights. What does that look like? Well, for example, instead of wide swinging into all these enemies, we're gonna make sure we isolate. Pick off one, swing again, to make sure we're getting the most 1v1s that we possibly can. All right, enough talking about that. Let's get into some actual gameplay to break it down even further. Here we are on Haven. We're gonna apply those three fundamentals into the game, showing you that we know how to swing, we know how to keep our crosshair head level, and also how we know how to isolate targets. Another thing that you'll notice while deathmatching, another thing you'll notice while we're deathmatching is after every time I take a fight, if I don't hit the target, I'm gonna try to move. We're not gonna really try to plant ourselves so we're an easy target.
You're welcome. Too easy. Dominating.
In that little spree of kills that we did a lot of holding, but making sure our crosshair is at head level. This is making my adjustments not as much as if it wasn't. Like I said, keep that crosshair up.
Useless individual.
While taking these fights, you also want to make sure you're calm and you're not rushing your shots. Making sure you're on the target before you shoot makes it a lot easier to make sure you guarantee the kill. If I've isolated my fight against that vice, I would have had a higher chance to live because I could have taken both 1v1s.
Oh, come on.
10 kills remaining.
Quadra. Soul shots. Boom.
5 kills remaining.
Nice. Enemy punished.
See, after there, I went for the crash, but realized I was missing. Allowed me to move while the Silva ended up committing to the fight as well. And as you saw, it made him the easiest target I've ever seen. Alright, let's find this last person. Being calm for all your fights and making sure you make sure that your crosshair's headshot level, your movement is going to be more cleaner. In that game, I didn't necessarily do a lot of jiggles. I did a lot more wide swinging. Another thing is just making sure to isolate your targets on every fight you can take. Now, that was a small part of the death matches that we showed you. How do we apply that to an actual game? Well, for example, if you're playing Haven, making sure when you're swinging mid, you're either doing the full commit all the way wide to take your fight, but making sure your crosshair is at headshot level, which allows you to make a better adjustment. If the target's right, left, center, up, you're able to make these small adjustments. Now, same example, doing a jiggle peek into a wide swing lets you get the early information and then you swing, or you're isolating your fights, jiggling, seeing nothing, and then taking the fights. In the deathmatch, what we did is we took early fights, we did a lot of wide swinging instead of holding the angles. That's something very specific that you can do, but making sure if you are going to be holding an angle, make sure you're holding wide. If you're holding here and they go super wide, it's harder to go boom, versus if they're going wide, a lot of people will stop. And if they keep going, they cross your crosshair, free kill. That's all I got for you today. Remember, if you want to learn more about mechanics, some other tips and tricks that I have to offer you, comment down below what you guys want to see next. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful day, night, morning. I'm out. Peace, peace.